Lakers made big moves yesterday to create a max salary roster spot. Former president and Laker legend Magic Johnson certainly took note. Magic tweeted, "Wow, wow, wow. What a trade and big move by Jeannie and Rob to clear $32 million in cap space. This move puts the Lakers in play for all of the free agents. I can't wait until Sunday. It's going to be exciting." What a change in tune. So, Shannon, what do you read into this tweet?
Skip, I think he's very excited that the Lakers were able to make this move happen, and the Lakers are going to be extremely competitive this year. But I know deep down he wished he had got this done. Because, Skip, the trade that he had in place to get AD, it was Rob Pelinka that actually got it home. And he had cap space for 2 max guys last year, Skip, but Paul George wouldn't even give the Lakers a meeting.
He wouldn't.
Now, there's no guarantee that they're going to get one of these big-time free agents, and they might be in the same situation where they got LeBron last year and they got AD this year, and they just have to settle with just one, and you got 2 of these guys together, something LeBron didn't have his first year.
Yep.
But do I believe Magic Johnson would have walked out of this job had they traded for AD? Skip, I do not.
No.
I do not. And I think it made it a lot easier for him to walk, even with all the backstabbing that he alleges that was going on when he didn't get AD. And looking at the package that he had to offer, he's like, well, what can they offer that we can't? I've already offered him, 2 first-rounders, and, you want Kuz, you want B.I., you want Lonzo, whatever you want. I've offered him that. So the likelihood of me being able to get him in the summer, considering more teams will be available, and especially the Celtics, because the Celtics couldn't do anything until the summer. He's like, I don't believe he'd have walked, Skip. So with that, I don't think but with all that being said, I don't think he regrets stepping away because he didn't know that they were able to get AD and they would have max cap space.
Okay. So I was amused by this portion of the tweet in which he gave credit to Jeannie and Rob for pulling off this trade.
Right.
Jeannie obviously is the owner of the Lakers, and I don't know if she had a direct hand in making this trade happen, but he couldn't give straight credit just to Rob because that's the guy that he just nuked for backstabbing him, right?
Yes.
So all of a sudden, Rob is looking better and better because, again, on the table at the trade deadline for your Pelicans was everybody.
Right.
And Rob, he kept Kuzma. I don't know. I'm still shocked by that. That's a pretty good coup for the Lakers that Kuzma's not a Pelican.
Right.
Because it sounded like at the deadline that Magic was willing to do any and everybody.
Throw Kuz in there too, yes.
Okay, so you got to give Pelinka some credit for that.
Yes.
Did Pelinka completely mismanage all the cap rules? And then he managed to dig out from under and make this trade to clear out the cap space. And now everything's right in Lakerland again, right?
Yes.
And you know what? Magic still wants to go back to being the #1 ambassador for the Lakers.
Yes.
And you know what? That's where he should have been always. Everything settled back to where it should have been from the start.
Right.
Magic did not belong in this job. It's not exactly who he is and what he does.
He's Magic Johnson. Irving Johnson can do that job, but not Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson needs to be smiling at the game, loving everybody.
He does.
Talking to everybody. That's what he does.
Right. And it got so ugly with him, and whether he worked hard or not, I don't know, because I don't care. And I still love Magic, and yet he made a bunch of moves that weren't great moves.
Right.
If we look at his short track record, it was not impressive.
Right.
Starting with he traded Lou Williams right out of the box, and he let Julius Randle go, and he let Brook Lopez walk. And again, a lot of moves where you say, wait a second, what was happening here? So now he's back into the smiling ambassador role where he should have been from the start, and I'm okay with that. But he's got to grit his teeth and congratulate Jeannie and Rob for making this move, right?
Yep.
Way to go.
You notice he put Jeannie first. He couldn't say...
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no.
At least with Rob, I mean, what did Jeannie do? Jeannie picked up the phone?
She had nothing. She had to sign off on it.
Yeah, but I'm saying...
She said, oh, great.
But it was Rob that was doing all the work, Skip.
Okay. So Rob's... He's starting to...
You put a great job by Rob and Jeannie.
Right? What do you think? Executive of the Year?
No.
No?
No.
No?
You know people don't win titles when they're with LeBron.
Yeah.
You don't get no credit.
So it's going to be very interesting to see if Magic is then invited to these sessions with the free agents to be part of the Laker hierarchy.
Yeah. Why wouldn't we invite him? He's Magic.
Okay.
Inviting Kobe, too.
Well, he took credit for signing LeBron when I think LeBron actually invited Magic.
No free agent has ever come. Shaq was coming to the Lakers. Yeah. There's nothing Jerry West could do to prevent him from coming to L.A. He was coming to the Lakers. LeBron was coming to the Lakers. There's nothing Magic could do to prevent that.
Nope.
So now we got AD, and we're about to get another one.
Great stuff this morning, gentlemen. And of course,
I call you when Kawhi
what will the Lakers do with that cap space? Could it be a blockbuster free agency weekend for Shannon's Lakers? He thinks so. We'll discuss that up next.
It's one of the 3, 4, 5 best plays in playoff history.
Who hit the shot to win the game? The 3 to win the game was made by Kyrie Irving.
Who made the free throw to put it out of reach?
Oh, please.
But I'm not going. Skip, look, I'm not.
He's a fit for this team. He is star power on the Staples stage. He's been there and done that.
Skip, the problem that I'm seeing is that with Kyrie, and like I said, I'm not here to debate how good Kyrie is because he's special. But the mood swing, Skip. We're trying to win a title, and I don't know if his.
You don't think LeBron has mood swings?
Not like
they're all over Twitter and IG every night.
LeBron does not go weeks and months without talking to teammates.
Okay.
Without talking to coaches.
Okay, maybe Kyrie learned his lesson. Maybe he's coming back with hat in hand. Okay, I'm humbled. I'm yours. I'm with you. I'm your disciple.
Oh, see, now you know what, Skip? As you were talking, it finally dawned on me. That would be your worst nightmare. Kawhi and LeBron. And to win a title with the Lakers.
I would love to watch it because they don't have a closer.
Yeah, we do.
Every night it'd be like the three of them would be looking at each other. Are you going to do it or am I going to do I have to try to do this?
See, the thing about closer, you only need a closer. See, if I score 20 runs, I don't need a closer.
Oh, okay.
Think about it. We got those guys, we'll need a closer. They're going to be out of the game in the third quarter.
So you're going to be 82-0 with 82 blowouts.
You know what? I was thinking, because, load management. Because LeBron can take pressure off Kawhi. Kawhi can take pressure. AD can take pressure off of both of them. So we're going to stagger it. I mean.
I'm glad you brought that up because in this case, the big 3 would be, if I can borrow Frank Thomas's nickname, they'd be the big hurt.
Whatever.
Not the big 3. They'd be the big hurt.
Whatever.
Frank works here at Fox.
So.
Now, wait a second. Just wait a second. What do we got there? We got LeBron having suffered his first significant injury of his career last year.
One injury in 17 years and now he's injury prone?
Let's see. He's going into his 17th season. He's about to pass 3 guys on a list to go up to 3rd all-time in minutes played. You don't think he's a candidate for injury? I'm knocking on wood. I don't wish it upon anybody.
No, he's not a candidate.
Just little injuries, knick-knack injuries.
He's played through a lot of those.
Load management injuries where you got to take off 5 games here and 6 games here and 8 games there.
No. He's not going to take off. He's not going to take off that many games in a row. But he might take off 1 here, 1 there. So yeah, if he plays 60 or 70 games. We're not going to lose any sleep.
And all too often, Anthony Davis was knick-knack hurt in New Orleans. Just little thises and that's, and I read you the whole list, and I'm not going to beat it to death again, but there were always little things wrong where he's missing a few games here and a few games there. And then the other guy, especially when he was in San Antonio, he was perpetually injured.
Carrying
6 games, 8 games, 12 games, 15 games, and then finally 73 games.
That's what hurt him.
Okay.
Carrying that roster. Hurt his quad, hurt his back.
Really?
Hurt his elbow, his shoulders. Yeah, that's what happened.
He was carrying Duncan and Ginobili. I don't think so.
First of all, Duncan retired long ago, so stop doing that.
Not long ago. I mean, he was there for
3 years.
Well, he was there for much of
the last 2 years. Kawhi carried him.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, the last 2 years. The last year he played, 15 games?
The 2 years that he was first team All-NBA and two-time Defensive Player of the Year. Those 2 years. And the year that he had Golden State on their home court down 23, midway through the third quarter, he was carrying them.
He is fragile mentally and physically. And even you admit that he's injury prone. Is that fair?
Yes.
Injury prone?
Yes.
Is Anthony a little injury prone? At least a little bit? Yes, he is.
But
is LeBron about to become injury prone?
No.
Yes, he will. Because he's just, Father Time is tapping him on both shoulders.
But think about this, Skip. Tom Brady had suffered a knee injury towards ACL in 2008. So that was, I think, his 9th season. Has he had any injuries that's caused him to miss any time since?
You tell me that quarterback is the most overprotected position in all of sports.
It is protected.
So he doesn't have to run up and down the court. He doesn't get to play defense. I wish he got to play defense, but he can't play defense. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
He's played
just
the only
on
position.
Pure guts and clutchness.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's played the only position in the NFL that he could play.
All right.
But anyway, Skip Bayless, this is how it works. You take an isolated incident, you take a guy getting injured one time in his 16-year career, or 16-year NBA career, and you say he's injury prone. How? That's not,
I said he's going to become, because he's an aging player.